first. Remaining questions you can solve easily. So here now in this problem set I will consider only the difficult question, not the easiest question. So here from problem set, in first I am giving hint to you, that is take common height, then here h1 equal to h2, so use ratio a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, solve this. In this ratio of area of two triangle having common or equal base equal to ratio of their height, then ratio of area of two triangles, solve this. Then here if two triangles similar, ratio of area of two triangles is equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding squares of corresponding height as well as corresponding altitude. So use logic here. Ratio of area of two triangles is equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding altitude. Instead of height, you have to use altitude for question number 6. And then question number 7 we have already solved. Now from here we solve some few questions. Okay. So here first of all I consider question number 8. Such diagram is given to you. A, B, C, D, perpendiculars, P, Q, R, S. And here, whatever question given to you, if AB equal to 60, BC equal to 70, and CD equal to 80, and PS is equal to 280. Find out PQ. Find PQ, QR, and RS. So one by one we have to find out this one. Okay. In standard 9 we have studied a property. Perpendiculars drawn on the same lines are parallel to each other. So here AP parallel, BQ parallel, CR parallel, DS. Perpendiculars on same line are parallel to each other. This theorem we have already studied. Now there are 4 parallel lines. Now we use only 3. So here I consider this first AP, BQ, and this DS. These 3. Or you can use this one also. I need to. So here I use AP, AQ, and this DS. Okay. So here by theorem of 3 parallel lines. 3 parallel lines. By theorem of 3 parallel lines, AB by BD is equal to PQ by QS. Okay. AB by BD equal to PQ by QS. So for a while we forgotten this one. 3 lines. Now here value of PQ that we will find with X. So this complete value, that is 280, complete value. So what about this value? This value will be 280 minus 6. So let's put down value. AB 60 by BD. BC is 70 and CD is 80. So that is BD is 150. So here 60 by 150 equal to X by 280 minus X. So here divided by 30, 2 by 5 is equal to X by 280 minus X. Let's perform cross multiplication. This one 2 into 280, 560 minus 2X is equal to 5X. Transfer it to X. 560 is equal to 5X plus 2X. So here, therefore, 7X equal to 560. So X equal to 80. What is x? That is PQ. Therefore, PQ equal to 8. So we got PQ again. Now use this. Again, using same theorem again by using theorem of three parallel lines. Now, if I use AB by BC is equal to PQ by QR. Let's put down value. AB, that is 60 by 70 is equal to 80 by QR. Let's perform cross multiplication. Therefore, QR equal to 70 into 80 by 60. So here 3s are and that is 4s are. Therefore, QR equal to 280 by 3. We got value of this 280 by 3. Here value of the 2 we got 80. Now we want third value again. Now using these three parallel lines, BC by CB equal to QR by RS. Again, BC by CB is equal to QR by RS. Let's put down value. BC, that is 70 by 80. Now QR, that is 280 by 3 by RS. So perform cross multiplication. RS equal to 280 into 80 by 70 into 3. So here 7 ones are, 7 fours are. So here therefore RS is equal to 320 by 3. In this way we got value of RS also. So using theorems we have to solve this question one by one. Okay. Now after this let's solve question number 10. Question number 3 from problem set 1. Question number 10 from problem set 1. A, B, C, X and Y. Such symbols are given. Now read the question carefully. In this question you are given that AB equal to 5. AC equal to 4 and BC equal to 6, and you are given that bisectors of angle B and C. So these BX and CX are angle bisectors, that is given to you, and using this information we want to find AX by XY, that we want to find. Okay, so first of all one by one we solve this. Consider half portion, this portion only, half portion, this portion. What is BX? Angle bisector. So in triangle ABY, BX bisects angle ABY by angle bisector property, by angle bisector property. Okay, what will you get? What is angle bisector property? Side opposite to the angle in ratio with remaining sides of the triangle. So that is angle. So opposite side, this one. So this ratio AX by XY is equal to AB by BY. Equation 1. Now consider this triangle ACY. This triangle. What about this CX? That is also angle bisector. Also triangle ACY CX bisects angle ACY. Therefore, by angle bisector property. By angle bisector property. What we get? Again, side opposite to angle, this one. R is in the ratio AX by XY is equal to AC by CY. Equation 2. Now, check equation 1 and 2. Left hand side is equal. So, obviously, from 1 and 2, AX by XY is equal to AB by BY is equal to AC by CY. Okay. Now in standard 9, you have to do one more theorem. Theorem on equal ratio. Check these three ratios are equal. So on this, if we apply that theorem, by theorem on equal ratios, by theorem on equal ratios. This theorem you have already studied in standard 9 algebra. So by keeping this AX by XY as it is. Now, if I am performing addition in the numerator of remaining ratios, then I have to perform same in the denominator. So here AB plus AC and here BY plus C1 by theorem on equal ratio. Keeping this ratio constant, perform addition these two. So same here you have to perform in the denominator. So you will get AX by XY is equal to AB plus AC by BC. And now put down the therefore AX by XY is equal to AB, that is 5, AC 4, BC 6, that is 9 by 6, that means 3 by 2. Therefore AX by XY is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. In this way we can solve this question by using logic. Now in the same way, now I will consider only few questions. Only few questions. I need 2 questions now. Now I consider now this question number 11. Again, similar to question number 1.3, question number 5, 6. Prove similarity, and then you have to use property alternando at last. You have to use property alternando at last moment. Same question, similar to this question. Prove similarity, write on corresponding side, and then use the property alternando. Okay.